My first shift, it was my audition, and I was super, super nervous because I was getting naked in front of people, and it was terrifying. But after I auditioned and they hired me and told me I could stay and work, I stayed and worked, and the DJ that was here that night actually used to work with my dad, so it was it was scary, and then it was really funny afterwards. I think it's fun. I think it's nice. I like when couples come in here and the girl has just as much fun, or they came in here because the girlfriend or the wife wanted to come in here. That's I love.
Awesome.
I like the people where I work. The club you called is Spirit Rhino, and I've been here for about 3 years now.
Oh, nice.
I will not go anywhere else to work. This place is like family. The people that work here, they take you in, they take care of you. You learn how to use the pole. It is actually more of an art form. Like, a lot of people talk about it like it's dirty and it's raunchy, but it's not like that at all. It's actually very beautiful. I got a confidence boost here. I don't deal with stupid people here. I've had a couple occasions where somebody tried to force themselves on me, and I just yell for my manager, and immediately, my manager doesn't ask me any questions, just kick the person out. He knows that if I'm yelling for him,
he trusts you.
The person needs to go. I hear a lot of people talk about it like it's dirty and it's taboo, and it's not at all. It's, they look down on the dancers. There's men coming in here paying us to see us, so who's really in the wrong, Think about who's coming here and paying the money. I'm very specific on who I tell. A lot of my friends know.
Yeah.
And they won't say anything bad because I don't deal with people who reflect negatively on me. Well, my parents don't know because my dad has already told me that if I ever did anything like this, he would come in here and he would pull me off stage. I know that he probably wouldn't. I am almost 23. He could not, he could not do that. I'm legally an adult. I make my own choices, and I'm also a certified nursing assistant. So it's not like, I have both, and I keep up on both. But the certified nursing assistant, I do in-home care, and I work with just about anybody. Alzheimer's, dementia, anybody. And both my parents are professors, and so it was not an okay thing. And growing up, I was really, really raised to think that was not okay, that you just don't do that. About 2 years ago, I was in an office hating my life. I'd gone to school for a long time, didn't know why the fuck I was unhappy, and I just was really depressed. And I just quit one day, walked into a strip club, and they were like, "You want to audition?" And I was like, "Hell yeah!" So I went up and I did it, and it was the most amazing feeling. It was like, I feel like majority of my life, men, women, whatever, people, have sexual tension, and, at work there was a lot of sexual harassment, and it was almost every job I've ever had, I've been sexually harassed. And when I walked into this strip club, there are cameras there, there are bouncers there. You can say no to somebody, and they will back you up. You can present yourself how you want. You can use your mouthpiece. You can say what you want. You can dance to what you want. You can pick your music. And if people have anything to say about it, you can turn around and say, "Shut the fuck up," and keep dancing,
Yeah.
And there's an entire staff that will back you up, that will make them leave. Getting to kind of, I don't know, it's very cathartic for me.
Yeah.
I've never in my life had that much power over how people treat me. Okay, so I have a boyfriend, and I met him at Union Jacks. That was 2 years ago. So when we go out, he will say to people, I'm an IT, and he's very proud of it. And when people ask what I do, I would say I'm a stripper because I'm proud of it.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
He would get pissed. Fucking pissed. And I was like, what is your fucking problem? Like, you are allowed to tell people what to do because, you worked hard for what you did, you did it like a profession, you're proud of it, and you're good at it. All those things
I am as well. He didn't even want me to dance for very long. I had to fight for it. And I'm sitting here thinking, this is a very well-educated person who is very politically open, and this is still how people think. So it's not like he was unfamiliar with the industry. It's not like he was unfamiliar with dancers. And this is still someone who even to this day is embarrassed when I claim in a proud way what I do. You know, you don't want to ruin future relationships. You don't want to, like, fuck your future up. But how is that in 2017 an actual possibility? How is that a reality now? Part of what's wrong with this is like this idea that you have to hide, that you can't live a full life after you do this. And I think a lot of the women that I've worked with, the majority of them are amazing women that I've never been closer to women in my life. I've never had better relationships with women than I do now. I'd love to say that I wish I could die doing it. You know, it's a very temporary job, but it is so beautiful in its own way. I've never been closer to my body. I mean, and there are girls that dance that you wouldn't think would be dancers. Women that are nurses and they come in and they dance at night. People that are teachers and they come in and dance on the weekends. You know, it's like for the love of it. And I don't know, I'm just really proud that women like you are around because it makes us stronger. There's this idea that dancers are drug addicts, alcoholics, whores, sluts, and that they come in tweaked out. And the reality that I've seen is that, you know, 90% of these women are performers, full-blown performers. Athletes, they show up on time, they work hard. These are professionals.